Good morning, everyone. Starting a live stream here, just trying to figure out why my chat isn't chatting here for me on my gaming PC. So I can't read your messages just yet, so bear with me for just a second as I restart my multi-chat thing here. Let's see if it's working now. So it connected to the Red app. I don't see TikTok yet. Right, do I have folks on TikTok? Can somebody just say hello just so I can check on my chat? Don't worry, I'm not gonna hold you. Hi Robert, I can see you. Thank you for sending something. I can see that that's working at least. I do remember you joining in, yes. I don't remember our conversation, unfortunately. But yes, I do remember the username. I have a good memory for usernames, I think. But I don't have a great memory for everything else. Alright, so I think there's nothing sending on... Yeah, TikTok's not working here. Let me disconnect and reconnect it, because I see on my streaming PC window here that there is messages, but I don't see messages on my consolidator, so I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. Let's see here. I'm disconnecting just the TikTok thing, not the whole thing, so I'm here. All right, let's see if that worked. Because I am live, I can see I'm live. Yeah. Right, still not showing. What's so odd? It was working yesterday. Yeah, TikTok is working. I mean, YouTube is working, and the purple and the red are working. It's just TikTok. Yeah, it's actually even offline. That's so weird. Come on, I don't want to miss messages. So what I'll do is let me disconnect this one here. And let's disconnect this again. Let's restart the app. TikTok is so annoying for consolidating chat and doing all this stuff. Like every other platform will just let you be. Even the purple one, which was annoying in the past, now it's just letting people multi-stream. Sorry for the delay, the double delay today, because I had a meeting early this morning, which is very unusual. I ended the meeting. All right, TikTok is reconnected. Let's see if it will start sending messages again. Yeah. Nope. Well, I'm gonna try to... Hey Jameson, how you doing? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. my chat window from other platforms is not showing what I want them to display. So I'm not being able to read my other messages on other apps right now. Not other apps, just one app, just TikTok. And that's annoying because usually there's a bunch of people there. There's about 50 people there and I can't read their messages. So I'm trying to see if I can get this a little bigger now. I can see Jack, but I need to look at my other computer window here, which is very annoying. I might need to, can I? Size. Well, if I increase the size a little bit, maybe. All right, let's see if this will do now. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll move this window here and I'll try to pay attention. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I don't know what's happening, but it's just not working as intended today. All right, I can read the chat now, but it's not the ideal position. You're gonna see how small it is. I'm gonna push to the center window right in front of the browser, but that's how small you guys are for me right now. And I'm gonna have to block some of my truck left window, but that's also not ideal. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue like this, and so be it. So welcome to the live stream. I'm really glad you guys are joining on this beautiful Thursday. Oh my goodness, where did the week go? Can't believe it. Hello, you're big? Well, we are here in our truck. I don't even remember what we were doing, so I don't think we're carrying anything. I think we delivered something here yesterday. Yes, we did. It's pretty empty. There's no more trailer behind us. We are in, I don't even know what country we are in right now. Oh, we are in Switzerland. We are in Zurich. They want Bentley. How long does it take for you to set up? Ah, man, it's hard to tell you like exactly how long. I mean, I'd love somebody to follow my tutorial on the Red app and then tell me how long it took. That'd be pretty cool. Jameson, are you still there? Are you on the vertical or the widescreen version? Or Sky King? Hi, where are you? Are you seeing vertical or widescreen? I just want to know if at least both of my chat windows on the Red app are working right now. And then I think we're gonna start driving. Yo, Volvo, welcome back. Yes, it's parts from a real car. I have a tutorial on my channel on the Red app. Oh, there you go. I see a message from TikTok. Awesome. That was a first. So it connected successfully, so I can move this window out because it's huge here and it makes it hard for me to see. All right, awesome. Great. Okay, let's find a job here. So we're back on track here. A few minutes late, but you know, better late than ever, I guess. All right, so oh, there is some job here from, oh no, gotta choose the city first. That was a cool job for over 100 euros per mile. So should we go? There's Czech Republic, 75 euros per mile. Let's see. Boosnik, thank you, man. What car? This is a Volvo S60R 2005. A beautiful 6-speed manual transmission Volvo with 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive. That was faster than a BMW M3 from the same year or a WRX. Pretty cool car if you ask me, because I do have one in my garage. Yes, the radio does work. Everything works. The radio, the buttons, they do things, and the gauges, everything. You'll see in a second. Yes, Euro Truck Simulator is pretty cool, man. I prefer ATS, the American version, because of the speed limits. But that's the only reason why, Marvin. So, oh, Dexter, you gotta click on the icon on your screen, not type in the chat. Oh, thank you, Max. let's go to Czech Republic. That's where we're going. And it's set. Let's get going. Let's drive, because I haven't driven yet. Start the engine. All right. Engine started. Parking brake. And let's go. Did I lower the volume? Yes, I did. Alright, at least I can see on my window, out my left window now. Because I do have a triple TV set up here. In case you guys are wondering, if you go widescreen, you'll see I do have another TV there and another TV on my left. And that's how I can see things. Oh, look, a beautiful truck up ahead of us. Another Volvo. Is it the same Volvo? I think it is. Yeah, it's a 460 version. Where's my CB radio, Mike? I don't have one. Which map expansions do I have in ETS, Max? Oh, that's a great question, dude. I just started with ETS just about a month ago, mainly for the live stream, because I am deep into American Truck Simulator. So I have over 1,000 hours in it, and then a lot of people were asking me, oh man, you should play ETS. So what I did was I bought ETS. It was on sale that day, and I think I spent like $20 because it came with 2 or 3 map expansions bundled together. So I don't really remember. I know I don't have the Balkans, and I don't have the one that has Greece and a few other countries. I don't remember exactly which countries I have right now. Do I love Audi? No. I think out of the German brands, Volvo, it's the least that I like. I'd say that out of the German brands out there, Porsche, then BMW, then Mercedes, and then Audi. Definitely not in first place. The Bentley, hey man, so the AC work? No, the buttons do work. Every button here works, but the AC, the air is not coming out of here, and there's a very simple reason. I live in Florida. It's hot here all year round, and I'm in my house. I'm inside my house. I'm in my home office, so I don't need an extra air conditioning unit here. There's absolutely no need for that, because there's air being blown right on my head here, and I don't need it, so I never really connected it. What's the app for the ETS map on your phone? Looks fire. Dude, it's amazing. This thing here is a game changer. If you go to Google and search on Google truck sim GPS Patreon, you're gonna come up. It's a blue icon on Patreon. It's still on beta, but it works amazingly. There's some mods that are still incompatible with the app, but it works amazing. Like you can see here, I can zoom in and out. It tells me information about where I'm going to, the time, even some fuel information, some job information. There's a lot of information here. Pretty cool. I highly recommend this if you do use ETS or ATS. Zach, why I don't like Audi? Oh man, it's kind of a simple-ish answer. You see, pay attention at the current Audis. Don't they look 2010 to you? Like they all look kind of stuck in the late 2000s, early 2010s. Like the interior, the outside, everything kind of looks bland. I know that Volkswagen has this Das Auto thing, but the Audi ones should be better. And I don't know, I think BMW has improved a lot over the years. Mercedes has changed a lot. But I don't see the same level of improvement from Audi. That's the only reason. I just don't see Audi being, innovative. Where am I driving? I am in Switzerland right now, and we're driving towards the Czech Republic. Yes, it was a great deal. The base game was at I think was a $4.99. Oh, not too soon. It was $4.99. So I think each expansion was like $4.99 as well. But that's how I got a few. What does the buttons on your steering wheel do? So there's several functions here on the steering wheel. I can show in a second. Let me just park here so I can get the trailer. I'm reversing here. Just a second. Adolf, talk about not knowing cars, dude. Talk about not knowing cars at all, dude. Gotta have some lessons about cars, my friend. Alright, so here we are with our beautiful Volvo. In case you didn't know, Adolf. Yeah, I don't care about Nissan. You can crash dock them all you want. So the buttons on the steering wheel, let's go back to your question. They want Bentley 7. So these two buttons here, so the top button will change my Apple CarPlay up a screen. So I can change to, I don't know, the music I'm playing. I can go to the main window on my Apple CarPlay. I can go to the computer information. And I can go back to my information. And if I click on the lower one, it'll go back. So it's forward and back. Pretty simple. The plus and minus on the cruise control here do exactly what they're supposed to do. They work the cruise control. So less speed, more speed. The button on top here is the cruise control. The next and previous song do that. Next song. So just change the song. Right now it's now Vista style. And the up and bottom volume here, they don't change the volume because I have the volume not here to change the volume, but they do change the information on the screen. So if you're watching widescreen right now, you're seeing that I popped up a screen here. And oh, you can kind of see here on the vertical stream. So if I move up and down, it will change the information there. And I can remove it by clicking here on my climate control. So yeah. Next year, does the AC work? No, just the buttons work. The wipers, yes. So the wipers, let me go back inside the cockpit here. So the wipers do work. The turn signal works, obviously. Gotta have them. Hazard lights, yes. So yeah, everything here works. There's not a single button on this dashboard that do not work. There's absolutely none. All of them. How much did you spend roughly, Max? I spent about $700 in what makes this simulator special. So put yourself in a sim racer position. Sim racers usually already have a computer, a PC and a monitor and a cheap wheelbase. Let's say you have one. If you want to build something like this, you'll spend about $300 in car parts and another $400 in wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos to make everything work, and so on and so forth. Next year, how do you get the Apple CarPlay? On my channel, exactly where you are, you'll find a video how to get Apple CarPlay on your simulator. And you can download my Apple CarPlay. It's for free for your enjoyment. Is the speedometer real? Yes, sir. The tachometer is calibrated to the truck. So you'll see here the truck is, as a diesel truck, it goes up to 2,000 RPMs on the red line. So I'll move there. You can kind of see the needle moving right here on where my finger is. That's the needle for the tachometer. So what I did is I calibrated. So 7,500 RPMs roughly is 2,000 RPMs on the truck. I don't have doors here, Volvo. I don't have doors. So we got to connect our trailer here. Did I connect that? I don't think so. Now it's connected. Do I have an airbag? No, there's no airbag here. Will it work on Xbox? It will not. Can you open the windows? Yes, funny enough, I can. Let me open the window here on the passenger side so Emma can get some air. That's Emma right there. So if I use this button here, the window goes down. And up. Oh yeah, sure. I can do that very easily by... That's a first. Okay. What's the specs on my computer? So I currently have a 9950X3D CPU, a 4090 graphics card with 64 gigs of RAM. What car interior for the truck? It's a Volvo S60R, 2005. Doesn't the fact that your monitors aren't aligned bother you? It does, Robert. It bothers me every single day. They were 100% aligned, and I had to take apart my simulator the other day because I was installing some floor here, and I just couldn't align it back. And it's been bothering me ever since, but it's so hard to work on it by myself because they're big TVs, they're 65-inch TVs, and just annoying. However, I gotta say, once I start playing, the feeling kind of goes away. Hey. Really? And now you stop right in front of me? Hey, Jackson, the prankster is nice. You bought ETS. So, Oak Talk Gaming, you can find a tutorial on my channel. But I have a Volvo S60R in my garage as well, and I have here in my home office. How do you manage a semi's amount of gears on a 5-speed setup? So, this is a 6-speed, but I did change in the game. The truck here in the game has a 6-speed transmission. Yes, man, I did go a little overboard on my PC specs here, but I'm a content creator. I do have, I think it's an amazing following on TikTok and Instagram with about 450,000 people there. 200,000 nearly on TikTok and about 150,000 there on Instagram. So I kind of spent a little bit more than the average dude will spend on their computer. But yeah, pretty happy with it. Great Green, yes, it's a car interior for, right now I'm driving a truck, but obviously I drive cars as well here, man. Quisty, how you doing? Don't worry, man. Glad you came here to stop by and say hello. See you tomorrow, dude. Stay safe, man. Do you play with the clutch? Yes, I do. Here's the clutch. So on my left, the clutch, and I have to use the clutch to change gears. So let's go down a gear. I gotta put the clutch down and change gears. Yeah, gonna go down again on another gear. Yeah, it works. Do I like Teslas? I don't have any particular love or hate about Teslas. I'm just not a big fan of full electric cars. I like hybrids, but I'm not a big fan of full electric. Then JFR, why not just drive in real life? Oh, my friend. I'm going to take it as a innocent question that you just don't understand, but there's several reasons. I'm driving a truck with a car, that's to begin with. I live in Florida. I'm in Europe right now, driving in Germany. I don't know even where I am, actually. I think I was in Zurich, so I'm not in Germany. I can drive any car, any place, any track in the world, at any time. So there's so many reasons. It's like asking, why don't a Call of Duty player join the military? Can I see if you have a radio? Must work, right? Yeah, it does work. It works with the 6 CD changer. It works with the game sound. So I can, for instance, I can get the CD changer here and take the CD out and play if I want. So it's loading. There's 6 CDs in here right now. And I can just unload one, reload it again, and it will start playing. I need to not put it loud because otherwise Red app will cut me off for copyright. But yes, it works. Put the volume up. You can hear it's now playing a song. But I don't want to get a copyright, so I'll move now to 10 CD changer. And the 10 CD changer means it's back to the computer, but I'm listening through here, so it's not going to sound from my speakers right now. How did you manage to make it work? Dude, a bunch of Arduinos. Do I like diesel cars? I never owned a diesel car. I live in the United States. They don't have a lot of diesel cars here, and in Brazil they're not allowed, where I'm from originally. Tadeus, I have a tutorial on my channel. Oh, it's not here. Well, thank you, man. Yes, pretty dedicated. Why is the RPM capped to 2, Rahin? So The RPMs on trucks are usually very low RPMs compared to cars. So the truck here will go to 2,000 RPMs in the red zone, in the red, shift area. So that's why I don't really know the technical explanation why diesel cars have lower RPMs than, just regular gasoline cars. Yeah, but it don't play Call of Duty with guns. Is it with a controller? Dude, it makes no difference. So say a flight simulator pilot is flying on their home simulator with a mock-up of a Boeing 737. They should buy a Boeing 737. It doesn't make any sense, dude. It's a game. Get over it. Find a hobby. You'll be more happy. How did I make the steering wheel normal? So basically a real Volvo steering wheel with a Fanatec Club Sport underneath. So yeah, it's just that on my channel I have a tutorial. Why don't you become a city bus driver in real life? I have a full-time job at an office. I make very good money that I'm able to buy all of this, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't want to drive a bus or a truck in real life. I want to drive in a game. Don't, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Do I have a truck license? I do not. Never driven a truck in my life. And I'm not planning on to. You play this game and you don't have a setup like this. And it's perfectly fine, man. You can have fun with this game just playing on cheaper steering wheel or even a controller. Oh, that's awesome, El Yamo. I love hearing that. If you want to join my Discord, oh man, my good friend's not here. Oh, that's the place where I gotta go. So my good friend's not here to give the Discord, but on Instagram you can find it. I gotta take a left, yes. Oh, I see. It makes sense. Sihile, MD. I'm taking a right, yes. There's a lot of confusing exits here. How do you use the wipers on the steering wheel thing? So it's just like in the car. I go faster, I go slower, I go intermittent, and then I can stop or just go for one wipe. So basically it's an Arduino that's connected to the computer. Oh, thank you, Seeley. I really appreciate that. So they're about torque. Makes sense, Stone. Can I ask you, if you don't want to drive a truck, why do you have such a realistic setup? Because I can. It's fun. I can live stream with you guys and answer questions. When I'm driving, on the racetrack, I can't read the chat and talk to you guys at the same time. So that's why. Am I using a PC? Yes, Thaddeus, I am. You have a honk on the middle of the steering wheel, or you have a button? I have a button on the turnstock that I can press, like right now. What map mod is this? This is not a map mod. This is the vanilla maps with some DLCs that they provide, so not a mod. Where about in Florida? You're in Tampa. Oh, pretty cool, man. I am in Tampa as well. I live in Tampa Bay area. Pretty cool, dude. Does the setup work with different games like Taxi Life or Zip Program 2? This game only. Use her name. Dude, any game whatsoever, any modern sim racing game will work with the steering wheel, and that's not a limitation of my setup. It's a limitation of, like, any game pretty much launched after 2000. That's what I'm calling modern. That you can kind of age me right there, but it'll work. And then this is a joystick, so it works with any game. I can use in absolutely any game that I can set up a joystick button. How much did the setup cost? It was about $700 in the US. So if you buy the parts, pull the parts from your car, buy wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff, it's about $700. Grantico, yes, I do remember you, man. Welcome back to the live stream. We're not gonna park, we're gonna continue. Have I ever played online with people? I never, Dude, I never played it online. Can you turn off AC? No, there's no AC air coming out from here, but I can press the button. But if I click on off, the engine will be turned off. Space alerts, it's a 4090 here on this computer. I am in mod. I don't know, the pranksters, are you? I don't remember. Sometimes I give mod privileges to people when things are hard for me here. So I just, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. There's one point in time that I really wanted to open a place where I would build simulators like this and rent out to people. But then I gave up on that idea. I love my job and I have a good pay. Do I like the idea of a new setup? I don't really understand what you're saying, but I'm happy with my setup. Oh, thank you, Makoto. Makoto is back in the house. What app am I using for my on my phone? So if you go on Google and type truck sim altogether, GPS Patreon, you'll find the app. It's an amazing app. It works with the game. There's just a few things that they're ironing out, so it's still on testing phase. You can download it if you start, paying under Patreon. But if you wait, it's going to be for free in a while. And it's just, it has some problems still with some mods. Like right now, I am using the real brands, life brands mod. So sometimes it won't work with real life brands, but most of the times it does. Oh, that's so cool, Cohen. Follow my tutorial and check out my Discord so you can ask questions and, How much does it cost, bro? So it did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in the hardware. So wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Can you turn on the truck with a button or a key? It's a button. I don't have a key here. Dizzly PL. Alright, so we're moving towards the right lane here. Is this a trucking game? Yes, sir. Just Explorer City. It's a trucking game. What cost for this? About $700 if you build it yourself. How much money do I get live streaming? It depends on the platform. So, Red app pays the best for live streaming, and also I get more out of the super chat. So if you're on the Red app right now and want to send me a super chat, I get more money out of it. So the Red app will keep less percentage. TikTok is pretty greedy, and they're not very happy when people live stream in different places. So it's just annoying. But they will pay me about, I think it's like 30% of what people give. It's ridiculous. And then I get the views, so it's not a lot. And then the purple app, which, just noticed, I'm not seeing the purple app stats. They pay also per view, and if you give me subscriptions and stuff. Oh, that's amazing, Cohen Brown. I love hearing that. Dude, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Is your steering wheel direct drive? Yes, sir. It's 12 Newton meters of force. Do you have any other dashboards? I actually do. I have another Volvo in my garage and a BMW E60 in my garage. Who fast can you go, or can you go faster, please, Leo? I am trying to keep within the speed limit here, man, and I'm driving a truck. Pretty heavy. I'm flooring right now. Trust me, I am flooring. The pranksters, man, don't spam the same questions. I read you, dude. Just please don't spam. Bro Setup can buy a full functional vehicle. More or less. $700 won't get you too far with a fully functional vehicle. It'll buy a vehicle, but crappy one. Or it will need a lot of money. Let's put it this way. Yes, Cameron, I did. There's a tutorial there on my channel. You can watch it. What's the maximum gear and dabezita? So on this truck here, I changed the transmission for a 6-speed transmission, and now it's just 6 gears. But depending on the truck, it can go 12, it can go 18. But I don't have an 18 transmission here, so I just use a 6. You got Moza, I've got Fanatec, the Club Sport TT. Volvo Sports, kind of creepy. No, I don't want you to come to my house. Thank you. You can watch my live streams though. The next step to buy a real truck cab. No, truck lover. If I had a huge warehouse that I could have any simulator, I would have a truck, a plane, a Cessna, an Airbus, a few cars, but I don't have that kind of space. D, at this point, just buy a truck, LOL. That's so creative, man. Nobody ever said that, and you're not the third person to say this on this live stream. Oh, thank you. Very Kate. It is so hard. You guys have such hard usernames, man. Yes, a lot of elbow grease, K9. But yeah, you can spend as little as $700 if you have to buy the car parts on the junkyard. If you do have a car laying around that's going to the junkyard, then you can get it for free. You just need to buy wood, carpet, metal. Omar, how did they manage to code the steering wheel and make the computer recognize as an actual working controller? So Omar, there's two aspects to this. There's the Fanatec Club Sport, which has the capability of being recognized. That's what underneath here. Then I added an ESP32, which is a controller that can work with wireless. So it can just connect to the computer, and then I connected the buttons to that controller. It sounds simple. It is simple. It's just a little more steps to it. You're building a flight sim in your room. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I'd love to have one here. I do play Flight Simulator on this simulator because I am actually taking flight school lessons. I have 70 hours, more or less, on a Cessna 150. So I do practice for my solo cross-country flights here, my pattern flying. I do practice here a lot. But then I use the yoke. I don't use a yoke, I use a side stick. And I have the Airbus Captain controller thing. So I just put it here. I take the knob out and I just use it here. Is your simulator cabs built to be a specific model? Yes, Valdemar. It's a Volvo S60R. 2005. The pranksters, I do remember you, Jackson. I gotcha. It's just that I'm not gonna make you mod right now because I don't really need a modder. Thank you for your offer. But I would really please urge you to stop spamming. Otherwise, not only I'm gonna stop replying, but I will put you on a timeout. Because every time you keep spamming the same questions, it just moves my chat window faster. And then I can't read actual questions that I can't get to. So I can't talk to people, and that is something that I really enjoy doing here. This is an 18-wheeler, yes sir. Move here. Game is called Euro Truck Simulator, Lewis. Oh, GT7, have a great day, man. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Isaac. Do I have a car in my house? I do have 4 cars in my garage, not in my house. Who Queen Chili? Who's annoying? How much was the setup? About $700. S60, nice. Are Volvo rare in the States? I'm guessing you don't have many newer cabovers at least. No, they're not rare at all. Actually, you can find a lot of Volvos here. It's just a different type of Volvos. So S60s are obviously very common. XC60s, XC90s, Volvo cars are very common. And as for the trucks, the only difference is that we have hoods here. So we have the Volvo VNL and other Volvos here that are just different. They don't look like this. They have the hood in front of it. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, if he continues, I will, Queen. But I like to give people another chance. Hey, Gel 9023, thank you, man. How you doing today? No more there. We're where I am. Only 700 for that setup. Again, 700 is for what makes my simulator special, which is the car part. Not talking about the TVs, not talking about the PC. Only what makes my simulator special, which is I have a car that works inside my house. How long will it take to arrive to my destination? It will take 26 minutes. I can see the information here on my display. What kind of wheel do you use, Kevin? I am using a Fanatec Club Sport DD with 12 Newton meters. Pretty good, man. I started a little later today, which is something that I don't like. I had a business meeting early this morning at 7 a.m., which is very unusual. So I couldn't join up until later. And then I joined, but my TikTok chat wasn't working. I had to disconnect and reconnect my account. What make you play Truck Simulator over Assetto Corsa or BeamNG Fast Beamer? There's no answer because I don't play one over the other. I play all of them. In fact, the games you just mentioned are all my top 3 games. I play them all the time. I play them a lot. If you look at my videos, you'll see that I post more Assetto Corsa content than truck content. I just go live with truck more than Assetto Corsa. Do you own an S60R or S60 in real life? Yes, I do own 3 S60s in real life. I have the 2005 S60R, just like this one. I have a 2020, the modern Volvo T5, and I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, the hybrid. Well, thank you, user 5832489. Has ATS ever contacted you to put this setup in store? No, man, they never. Unfortunately, they never did. Or sorry, girl, I don't know, Queen. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, they never contacted me. That'd be pretty cool. There's a cop ahead. Yeah, I'm over the speed limit. I gotta watch out. What about the E60? You wanna see it live? Oh, man, it won't be live. Oh, there you go. There was a cop. And I got a ticket. Yeah, no, unfortunately, the E60 will never be live here with me because I took it apart. I'm making the electronics on my workbench, and it's probably not going to be assembled together until I sell it. I'm going to sell it. It was on a friend's house, and he needs the space back, so I took it apart, and that's why it's in my garage right now. Can you change the wheel? Yes, I can. I can change. I have a BMW wheel here. Also, this is a Volvo, obviously, but I have 2 BMW wheels. I have like 4 Fanatec wheels. I have like a Formula 1 style. I have just a regular like sim racing style steering wheel. I have several. And yes, there's a quick release in the back. I just pull it out, pop one in, and I'm good to go. Hey, Magic Gamer! Welcome back. What did I miss? What did I miss there on purple, man? I don't know if I answered. Not a lot of questions coming from purple right now, so I might have missed it. Mr. Russian Pig, how do you make all of that? So, on my channel, on the Red app, you can find a tutorial. It'll show you step by step how to do this. Well, thank you, Fast Beamer. Let's move to the other lane. There's a police officer here on the right. At least in the States, there's a law that's called the move over law. So there's an emergency vehicle on the shoulder, you have to move over. Thank you, Jal. Let me fix my real quick here. Pull over. Want to can't see my purple stats. Where's my mouse? There you go. There's the mouse. So, oh wow, there's 7 people on the purple app. That's unusual. Do you have some damage on your back, or do you have a good day? Oh wow, dude, really? I'm merging and you just do that? Oh, thank you, Volvo. I don't have any damage, I think. I have a 1% damage on the trailer there. People don't let you merge in ETS. It's incredible. Only on ATS. ATS I can merge easily, but not here. What made you take such a fancy in Volvos, other than being the best country, of course? Valdemar, so there's several reasons. I've had Volvo since the 90s. My dad had a Volvo 850 that I fell in love with, and then I bought my first Volvo. Actually, my first Volvo was in the 2000s, early 2000s. And that was a Volvo that saved my life. I had a bad accident, and I survived thanks to a Volvo. So I pretty much only had Volvos ever since. I've had a few other cars, but I've had 9 Volvos in my life, and I currently own 3 Volvos right now. And I just kind of like Volvos. I think they're underrated. They're fast. They're comfortable. I love cars that are fast and they don't look fast. And Volvo is exactly that. Like this Volvo here was the S60R was faster than a BMW M3 from the same year. And that's amazing. Like, you were driving a Volvo and you could leave a BMW M3, the motorsport version, behind. My current Volvo S60 2022 does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, and that's OEM. I didn't do anything to it. And so that's pretty cool. Well, thank you, Schweiz. Thank you, man. Have you ever considered adding a motorized air freshener or pendant, Rendo? I did. Yes, I saw a guy doing that with an Arduino, and I thought that was so cool. Eventually, I think I'll work on that, because it's a dope idea. Do you like the 2000 Volvo V50? So there's no 2000 Volvo V50. On 2000 they only had the P2 platform, and they were phasing out the P80 platform. The P3 platform, that's when the V50 came. It was after 2008, 2009, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no 2000, but I do like the V50. Little tiny Orca drift. I can't drift with this. It's a truck. Let's stop here for a quick nap. Can I stop? I have to stop on the other side. Truck's here already. Oh, I should have gone on the other side. I might need to park. Can you upload some longer BeamNG videos? Oh, dude. Yeah, on Saturday, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna live stream with BeamNG. So if you look, there's one of my live streams from, I think, a couple Saturdays ago that I live streamed. Yeah, a couple Saturdays ago that I live streamed with BeamNG. So there's pretty much about an hour of me playing BeamNG. Yes, they do have quite a big engine bay, and some Volvos like the 850 and the S70, you can just pop the hood wide open without having to remove the hood. You can remove the engines super easily. Well, I'm gonna just take a quick rest. I'm not leaving. I'm just clicking enter here so you guy knows what I'm doing. Thank you, Courtney Dripking. Sorry if I mispronounced your username. All right, let's get the engine started. Yo, Capybara, welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. Thank you, Mr. Russian. Exceed your expectations. Dude, check out my, I can't say the name out loud, my Red app. I have a tutorial there. What do you do off stream? What do you mean, Chris Ree, like for work? I work at a very large company. I am an executive, and I do market research. that's what I do when I'm not live streaming. I'm working, or I'm spending time with my beautiful family. I sound like Lester. Lester from GTA 5? That's funny. Nobody ever said that to me. Mr. Russian, please do, man. I have a full tutorial, and I really enjoy when people build. I have about 3 people that built Volvos exactly like this and other cars, but 3 Volvos, and they look exactly like mine. I love it. I think that's so cool, dude. And by all means, that's why I make the tutorials. I want to share information, and I want to enable people to build it. JSKS, hello from Russia. Where am I headed to? I am headed to Czech Republic. To the city of Brno? Brno? I don't know if that's how you say it. RC Muse, yes, it's a simulator. Big fun fact, I just came back from buying a 2004 S60R. Dude, that's amazing, man. Oh, got a ticket. 1,400 euros? Dude, I'm just doing 10 miles over the speed limit. F you. That's so cool, Magic. I really wish you luck on your endeavor. I really think it's so good to be modding Volvos. They take it like champs. PVZ Gaming, yes. What's the longest haul in the game, Everett? I don't know which is the longest. I've done a haul that took me over 3 hours one day. That was the longest. I went from the south of Italy to Denmark. Oh, nice, Fast Beamer. So you got a 2020 V60. Oh, I love the wagons on that SPA platform, dude. Dude, they're amazing. How do you see what's on the side of me? I have 3 TVs here, Craft Boy Tank. So if you go full screen on TikTok, there's a little button that looks like a bracket. It's on somewhere on your screen right now. You can just click that and it will move and turn the camera to the side so you can see my rear view mirror onto my left here. Alicia Singh, yes, shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Does the heaters work? No, I don't. I'm in Florida, dude. I can't with heaters. Do you not like Audi A6 3.0 C5 2004? I don't hate it. It's just an Audi for me. Have you ever used an external UI feature in BeamNG on your navigation, Rando? That's a good question, dude. No, I don't. Can you do that? I never been able to get anything from the screen outside the screen. The gauges work, all the buttons work, but like if I want the little map on BeamNG to be outside, it doesn't work. Hello, people on the Purple app. I really appreciate you guys watching here, man. Thank you. Nice. My longest is from New York to LA. So you have mods on your game, Everett? Thank you, Oaktalk. I really appreciate that. Dude, thank you, man. And I'm really close to 10,000 subscribers on the Red app. This close. I was like, I don't even know now, but 9,900 and something. So really would appreciate if you guys can help me cross the 10,000 subscriber mark on the Red app today. Why not drive an actual truck and make money? XBGX. I would make not even half of what I make, far less than half, not even a quarter of what I make working from home. I work from home. I'm an executive at a very large company. It doesn't make any sense, and I love playing. It's my hobby. I build simulators, and I share it with you guys. That's a lot more fun. On what wheelbase do you play, Sab Bu? It's Fanatec Club Sport DT with 12 Newton meters. Because there's 2 Club Sports. There's one with 12, there's one with 15 Newton meters. This is 12. And we're still over the speed limit, but it is what it is. Get a ticket, we get a ticket. Too slow here in Europe. I am using the Fanatec Club Sport DT, 12 Newton meters. Why not drive an actual truck to make money? Like I just said, I will make a lot less money than I do. I have a full-time job. I am an executive at a very large company, and I work from home. What a great pleasure it is to be able to go on a virtual commute to my home office. Chris 3, not quite how it can't work, man. It's hard for me. I let you guys choose on Saturdays. So that's the deal. Yeah, my hobby, not a job. Although I get money from this, and that's amazing. I really appreciate the support. Can you crash? Yeah, you can crash with no consequences. That's another one, Reaper. I can drive anywhere in the world. I am driving in Europe. Where am I right now? I am near Praga, and I'm in Florida. Well, thank you, Bonus. Oh, I didn't know that, Rando. I'll check it out. Have you seen Tesla is gonna use Unreal Engine? I saw a picture of that, but I think it was AI. I'm really curious on that, how it's gonna look like. 12 Newton meters isn't even realistic. The realistic for dude, I have a big steering wheel and it's heavy, so I need more Newton meters to make it realistic. And it depends on what game. The steering wheel is heavier or lighter. Here is super light because it's a truck. Can you go on real streets in the USA? In American Truck Simulator, you do drive in the US, so it's possible. Volvo Sports, show me your real S60R in real life. So there's a post I posted like 3 days ago, I think 4 days ago, that I show the shifter, and then I go in my real car and I show the shifter in my real car. Excuse me. But if you go back far enough on my TikTok, you'll be able to see videos of me flying an airplane, driving my real car. I used to post more of my real cars, but it was always like, if I post a simulator, I get 1 million views. If I post my car, it will get stuck to 10,000 views. So I stopped posting my real cars. I just started posting more of my simulator, so. Why do I watch games about truck driving when I drive them in real life, Mr. Wednesday? Oh man, it's so cool that I see a lot of truck drivers popping by on the live stream. And there was one on the other day, Mr. Wednesday. He came here, he heard the turn signal, and he was like, oh, you're driving a Volvo FH16 540. I was like, that's so cool. He recognized it. What's the app on my phone? Lickle, sorry, butchering. Type on Google, truck sim altogether, GPS, Patreon. You're gonna find it. It's amazing. It's still in beta. It still has some kinks that needs to be ironed out. So for instance, right now I'm not showing the navigation because I'm using the real brands mod. So it has a conflict with that specific mod, but it works with any other mod so far. Hello to Germany, KMS. Hello. Aaron, how much did it all cost? About $700 in car parts and hardware, so metal, carpet, wood. Not talking about the PC, I'm not talking about the TVs, just the car part, which is what makes my simulator special. What screen size am I using? 4K? Yes, Brock. 65-inch TVs all around me. There's 3. They're 4K, and I'm running 120 hertz. However, I can't run 120 hertz here, even though I have a 4090 with a 9950 X3D. I have to cap my frame rate to 60 because this game is not very well optimized. No user was found. Yes, it's a game. So high RPM, Tim. No, actually the RPMs are calibrated. So on the truck, it's still doing like 2,000 RPMs will be the equivalent here to 7,500, but calibrated so I can see the whole tachometer move. Is it a TV or a monitor? It's a TV, Reaper. 65-inch TV. Still waiting for ATS to add East Coast. Same here, Izzy. Same here, man. I really wish I could drive in Florida. That'd be pretty cool, man. That's so cool, Magic. You need to add me on Instagram so I can. I want to see your car, man, and the work you're doing on it. Do I know the brand? Yes, I do. It's a TCL. So I have 3 TCLs, 65-inch, and I forget the model now. Whatever 70. I don't remember. Been a while. Current being loaded in New Jersey. Oh, that's amazing, man. 2025 Kentworth. That's so cool. You guys have a tough job, man. You guys have a very tough job. I can't even imagine, like, I get angry here with crazy NPCs. I cannot even imagine you guys dealing with real people doing crazy stuff. Yes, the speedometer worked, the tachometer worked, the fuel worked, temperature, the miles to an empty tank, everything works. How do you get the speedo to work? Arduinos, man. Arduinos are very powerful. What simulator is this? This is a Volvo S60R 2005. Yes, TCL 65-inch 4K and 120 hertz. We are pretty close to our destination. We're 3 minutes away. God Gamers, how much did the setup cost? So the part that makes my simulator special, obviously, is the fact that I'm driving a car inside my house. So that was about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. So wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen right here. Obviously, I'm not talking about the TVs. I'm not talking about the PC. $700 will get you the rig. Just a rig. You just got out of trucking, too much stress. Oh, I can't imagine, man. Spending time away from home and dealing with all sorts of crazy stuff on the road. But it must be nice, like being able to, you know, go across the country and see different places. That must be nice. So depending on where you are in life, like if you're if you're younger, you don't have a family, don't have kids, that must be cool. If you have kids and family, I think that's probably way harder. Brock, does the game have random events? Like, yes, there's random events here. Sometimes you'll get traffic accidents, people doing crazy stuff. Yes, I'm quite low on fuel. I saw that. The light's not on yet, but I think I can deliver this cargo here, and then we can head out to a fuel station. Where we're going, Cats? Hey, Cats, welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome back. We're in Czech Republic. We're going to Brno. Alfie, so the app on my phone, if you type on Google, truck sim GPS, truck sim altogether, GPS, and Patreon, you'll find it. It's still in beta, and it's still, like, you know, working on some little bugs. Like right now, I'm not seeing the destination because I'm using a mod that's incompatible with the navigation, but they're working on it. No user was found. You got mirrors as well? Yes, sir. On my TVs to the side, I can see the mirrors. Well, the PC has to be around 3K and the wheels like 1.5, so quite an expensive hobby. Yes, Magic. If you want to go expensive, you can. Like, this is something I always tell people. Like, you can spend $50,000 on a simulator. Like, I've seen people who get, like, motion sim rigs with SimiCube pedals, like the top of the line stuff, 3,000 hertz monitors, like that wrap you around. Like, those will get you, you know, very expensive. But you can go cheaper. You can have a cheaper PC. You can have monitor already, and you can get, you know, you can make it work with much less. Magnus, you drive a truck for a living. Nice, man. Oh, so you're in the UK. That's pretty cool, man. How did I think of this, EK? So, come on, guys. Oh, there's an accident up ahead. The hazard lights are on that truck. I think we're gonna have to go around or kind of push people away from me. What happens if you crash into another car or run a red light? You get tickets. You can also play this in VR too. Yes, you can. What game is that? Euro Truck Simulator. Sorry, the messages are going a little bit too fast here for me. Thank you, Lanyu. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, especially coming from the Purple app, which is so hard. There's so many, you know, pro streamers there. Hello, Gaming Pro. Hello to you. What VR headset? Man, if you buy the Meta, they're cheap and they're very affordable. Just make sure you don't have motion sickness. I do, so it's harder. Christery, how did you get the shifter to work? It's a regular controller here. I think we're gonna have to push people around. I don't think we can go. Let's see if I can go over here on the grass. Yeah, we can. Those guys there. Come on. Ah, really? There's a bunch of red. Ah, dude. There's a block here. We go back now. What's my longest shipping distance? I don't know, man. I don't remember. We're gonna have to kind of push our way through. Sorry. Coming through. Is there this difference between when you have this set up with full dashboard and only half dashboard? No, Snicky. No, I had a half one before. Where am I supposed to go now? The GPS is lost. Oh boy. Where am I supposed to go? To the left. Okay. We're pretty close to our destination, but... what? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Gotta turn around. Okay, let's do that. Sorry, I'm missing a few messages because I'm having a little hard time here on my... yeah, there was some traffic jam there. Oh yeah, C24. I agree. It's just that it brings a lot of viewers, so that's good. I did have a half dashboard before, so if you have less space, that's something you can consider. Yeah, just a nudge, right, Drache? Just try to... Yeah, they're still there. See, we've been like waiting forever. I hate when that happens. It's like... Yeah, however, I can play GTA 5 here. I did go live a few times, but they were restricting the live stream because of all the curse that goes into GTA. It could be cool if you could have the game navigation work through the CarPlay. Yes, Will the Gamer, I asked the developer if I can get that to work on the PC, because then I can put there and get it working there. He said he'll work on it. I really hope he does, because that'll be pretty awesome. I agree. How long am I streaming? I started streaming on the Purple app about a month ago, 2 months ago. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Will it be cheaper with half dash? No, it won't be cheaper. You'll still have to buy the whole dash. I think if you save anything, it'll be like maybe $40, $50, because you don't have to buy the other seat. And a little bit less wood. That's all. Am I on a multiplayer version? No, Eagle. I'm just on a single player. Dragon. Okay. Got gamers. I also have the American version. I do prefer the American because of the speed limit. As we're coming here to park. Yes, the Truck Sim GPS app. That's the app I'm running right here. It's an amazing app. I'm really, really impressed how it works so far. So we're parking over... We'll go outside. So right there, that's where we're parking. Right on that white line there. Definitely need a CarPlay version. Yes, Will. However, you can download my Apple CarPlay without the navigation so far. On my Red app. You can go to the Red app. You can just check it out there. You're going to be able to download it. Oh, absolutely. You got to be nice to NPCs, man. You never know what's going to happen with the AI and all, you know. Right here, that's where I have to park. How long will I stream today? Just about another 40 minutes. All right, so let's park. Bye, Reaper. Is it worth having a car interior in my house? Oh, absolutely. 1000% worth. It's way better to go on a like late evening drive safely in your house without having to deal with any drunken, you know, people on the road or any other weird stuff happening. Just way better. Can't even begin to say. Matthew 840, hello, hello. So we're backing up here to our spot. Should be an easy parking. I hope. So I don't I don't hit anything. Alright, should be green. Yes, it is green. Is this ETS or ATS, Julian? It's ETS, as you can see by the truck here. I'm driving a Volvo FH16 and not a VNL. So here we are. We parked at our bay. So if I click, well, press the parking brake first, right? Now the parking brake light is on. You guys can see here on my gauge cluster. I can give you a little bit of quick focus gauge for those watching on the widescreen version. You can see the big one. Go back to there, and then I hit the comfort button and it will disconnect. Chris, what is this rig? Thank you, man. This is a Volvo S60R. You got a car in your house. It's just the interior of the car, man. I have the dashboard, the passenger seat, the driver's seat, and the base, essentially. What do you think about creating a flight simulator? Dude, if I had the space, I would definitely have it. I do play Flight Simulator here. A quick fun fact about me, and every pilot will do that. I also fly planes in real life. I'm not a pilot yet. I'm working on my pilot's license. I have 70 hours flying a Cessna 150. And 1971, beautiful 1971 Cessna 150 Acrobat. You are on TikTok. You can see my videos. I have a few videos. Actually, I put on my story yesterday of one of the landings I did a year ago. Stay safe, Aaron. Bless you too, man. How do you connect to your setup? Think Arduinos, a bunch of Arduinos. So let's go back. What's your job in real life? I work with market research. I'm an executive at a very large company, and I work from home. That allows me to have more time for my hobby and work at the same time. So what we were going to do, we need fuel. That's what we were going to do. Let's see here. Is there fuel around me? Yes, there is. Actually, just across the street. What is that? Not a fuel place. Let's check it out on the big map here. I am, man. I can't complain about. Oh no, it's green, but it's not though. Here, where is a gas station now? Close. This is concerning. Well, the closest one is right here, so we'll go here. Oh, nice, Spicy. Thank you guys who are making the jump from other platforms to my purple platform, because it's very hard to be discovered in the purple platform, as it is also hard to be discovered on the red app, which, by the way, I want to check it out. I don't think I did, but I want to check it out. I'm trying to get to 10,000 on the red app. So if you're watching right there right now and you're not subscribed, oh, we did 10,020 subscribers. Awesome, guys. Thank you. We hit 10K on the Red app. On the road to 100,000. Right. That's so cool, man. 10,000 people. That's a lot of people on YouTube. Oh. And I'm super close to 200,000 on TikTok. I can't see the number right now, but I should be at 189,000 because I see there's 100 new followers today during the live stream. That's amazing. It always amazes me. I started this just for myself. I never started thinking about content creation. So it's so cool. Let's go to the gas station. As you guys can see, the light is on. You can see here that the fuel light just turned on because I'm running out of fuel. Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys on the Red. Do you also earn from TikTok? Yes, I do. I used to earn a lot more money from TikTok. In fact, TikTok paid for this simulator a few times over back in the good days. I don't know what's going on now. They keep restricting my live streams. They keep restricting my videos. I used to make about $1,000 to $1,500 a month on TikTok, and I did that for about a year. So that was awesome, you know. But unfortunately, TikTok has been restricting everything. Yeah. But I'm happy nonetheless. I can still share with people my passion and have fun and earn a little bit of money while doing it. You know, that's a win-win in my playbook. God Gamers, you have a G29 racing. Yes, dude, that's a pretty cool one too. I started with a T300, the Thrustmaster. See you again. I hope to see you again, Mr. Russian. Oh, this is not America. I can't go on a red light. I was nearly going. Like in the US, you can just go turn right on the when the traffic light is red. Changing gears. Come on. Thank you, Magic. Thank you, man. Do I live in Europe? No, I live in Tampa. This is Florida, in America. America. Hey, Grantico, hi again. Room 3K37, you have to click on the, with your hands, you gotta touch the icon that has the brackets, not type in the chat. So that will take you to the white screen. You'll be able to see the rear view mirror and everything. Just buy the goal and my gas money thing. Do I also play on Truckers MP? I never did. I plan to do that one day, but that is something I have to investigate. Yes, I'm running out of fuel. I know that. Thank you, game. You meant nose? You meant nice, right? How do you connect all? It's Arduinos, man. Arduinos are very powerful tools, dude. Mika, I'll just call you Mika, okay? Sorry. I have a 9950X3D CPU and a 4090 GPU. Oh, nice. Nice, Magic. Good luck on your paint job, dude. Yes, thank you, Magic. Yes, $700 for car parts and hardware. Hardware meaning wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. You got a cluster, but how did you connect the buttons in Leonardo? It's a Leonardo, right? Yes, essentially. It's not a Leonardo that I'm using. I'm using something that uses the same protocol as a Leonardo. So I'm using the Micro Pro. Arduino Micro Pro. So the Micro Pros are smaller than the Leonardo. I do have a Leonardo that I keep on my bench test. So, but here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Arduinos Micro Pro. I have one ESP32 here, and I have one Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield for the cluster. So the cluster uses an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield on top of it. And then it connects to the computer through USB, obviously, and then connects to the game through SimHub. All right, let's put fuel here, because now you see the fuel tank is empty. You can kind of see here the gauge needle is all the way down, so I'll turn off the engine. And there's a button behind my steering wheel that has the 4 directional buttons and enter and escape. This was used to control the RTI on the Volvo, so I used to control here. History. What's the blue button on your side? So that blue button is the start-stop button, but that is configured to turn off all the electric on my simulator here. Flight, what country are you from, like nationality-wise? So I am born Brazilian. I'm now an American citizen as well. But I was born and raised in Brazil, and I moved to the US about 10 years ago. So we got a full tank now. Do we? Yeah, tank is full. You see the needle is going all the way to max. It takes a second, just like in real life. You put fuel in the car. Skibbity, please don't spam. I read the messages and I answer them whenever I get to them. So the game is called Euro Truck Simulator, but please don't spam the chat. Awesome. So we got fuel. Let's find a job. We can do one more job before I end the live stream today. Let's find a job. Quick job. No, I want a freight market, not a quick job. So, oh wow, we're far from anything here. I have to drive back to Brno. How much is the game? So the game, I think it's now back to like $15, $14. I bought it on sale. It was $4.99. But I hope they improve the price soon again. So let's see. We can drive for Air France. We can drive... Oh, this is a long trip to Spain? Yeah. Got gamers. I'm also a proud American. I'm very proud to be an American now. I earned my citizenship. Cara, esse jogo é maravilhoso, Rafael. Eu gosto muito. É muito realista e dá pra, tipo, jogar e fazer live stream conversando com as pessoas sem bater. Sem fazer muito estardalhaço. Great Britain. No, let's take this big long trip. I don't think we're going to be able to deliver anything today because I don't have the time, but I think we can pick it up and start the trip and we'll end up in Spain probably tomorrow. Well, thank you, Rafael. Obrigado, mano. Valeu, cara. Nebula, hello. Fun fact about your car flight, the S60R will agree to start even with the cluster disconnected. Yeah, it can throw you some errors, but you can erase them. Do you have Vita for your, modding? You might need Vita, so... Where did you buy the parts and how to connect them? All of those questions are answered on my 45-minute long tutorial on the Red app. I can't say the app, but you kind of know what the Red app is, right? There's a play button in the center of that app. So let's start the engine. How do you connect the segmented display C24 fan? So I had to find all the CAN ID and codes that make the display work. So I can put there any information I want. Right now I have the game miles to an empty tank, but I could, for instance, change to the song name, Green Beats by Harris Healer, and then I can also change for miles per gallon. It looks the same because I wrote in the same way as in the car. I put in caps and MPG instantaneous. That's how the car goes. But I can put anything there. Let's get going. Why can't I say the Red app's name? Because TikTok is a jealous girlfriend that will restrict your live streams if you start saying other platform names. And it really does. I've tested a few times. It's so annoying. Like, I have about 200 people watching the live stream right now on TikTok, and I can say TikTok because the other platforms are not little, beast that will complain about that. So it gets me on my nerves. But I have to say purple app, and I have to say red app. Very useful. Yes, I agree, Magic. So if you get some errors, those are easy to clear with Vita. Pô, valeu, mano. Valeu, cara. Oh, vamos fazer uma loucura aqui. So we're gonna go do something crazy here because I don't want to go on a long route to go back. And that will update my distance now. There we go. Nebula asking, sorry, I missed the other question. Oh, no problem, man. Thank you. MRCA 69, how much did that cost? So it did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 in Arduino, metal, carpet, wood, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Mika, it's really annoying, but it is what it is, and I'm getting used to. Like, sometimes I'll slip the name of the platform. I think if I just say it once, it won't just immediately restrict it, but it does, and it's so annoying. If I say it more than once, they will do that, and that's very annoying. Nanko, yes, trucks usually have 12 to 18 gears, sometimes even 21 gears, but the game allows you to change the transmission, so I did change the game truck transmission to a 6-speed, so it matches my real-life 6-speed transmission. And I really appreciate you guys that hit subscribe on the Red app, man. I really do. 10,000, it's no small feat. Super hard to be discovered here. And I really appreciate that. And we're on the road for 200,000 on TikTok. So if you guys are watching there, hit that subscribe, or in your case, the follow button. I really appreciate, if you like the content, obviously. I mean, I don't want to, keep pushing for subscribes and follows if you don't like what you're seeing. So if you do, consider hitting that follow. Watch my videos, search for them in the For You page. That's how I get money. If you just go on my profile and watch them, I don't get the view money. So yeah. Pô, valeu, Rafael. Auto Style, what monitors am I using? I'm using 3 TVs. They're 65-inch TCL 4K 120 Hertz. Can you get pro mods with DLC? I think I could. I just don't. I never tested it, so I don't have it. Giveaway at 100,000 on Red app. Yeah, I think we could do that, Mika. That'd be pretty cool. I can work on a steering wheel. Let's put it that. Let's set it on stone. Makoto, keep me real, man. If we hit 100,000 subscribers on the Red app, I will give away one fully functional steering wheel to a viewer, and we'll find the rules and conditions to apply when that happens. But we're still far. We have 10,000, but when we get to a little closer, we'll find a way to get the conditions ready. But if you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. We'll get to that conditions. Terms and conditions applies. No purchase necessary. Nenko, 4.5 to 5,000 revolutions. Is this realistic for a truck? Haven't been in one. No, it's not realistic. However, this is calibrated. So the truck in the game is running about 1,200, 1,100 right now. And the tachometer is calibrated. So meaning when the truck in the game sends 2,000 RPMs to my tachometer will interpret it as 7,500. That is because I have 8,000 RPMs here on my tachometer, and I want to see the needle moving to the red shift area so I can know when to shift. Not just by sound, but also with my peripheral view. I gotta really check it out, Nebula. A lot of people talk about pro mods for ATS and ETS, and I really want to check it out one day. Should I buy the Italy DLC? I think I do have the Italy DLC, Julian, and I think it's pretty cool, man. Oh, where's the entrance? I'm lost. There's nothing here. And the map is telling me to come here. I think it's the one on the right, but I don't know. Oh, nice, God Gamers. Yeah, the Red App Shorts is way better than the widescreen to be discovered. Like today, it's a little bit of a slower day on the Red App. I've had days where I had like 300 people watching on the vertical on the Red App. Today I have 100, at least that shows to me right now. I have 100 viewers, which is pretty cool. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys. Just that it's pretty cool that sometimes you can get like to 300 people, and I'm not a big content creator yet on the Red App. Although they really believe in me, in the sense that I became a partner really early, I've been verified really early, and I didn't even have 10,000. I just reached 10,000 today. Eu vou testar, Rafael. Cara, eu vou dar uma olhada nisso sim. Tem bastante gente que fala disso pra mim. Here we are. So we have this trip towards France. Where's the other one? There was a 90,000 one to Spain. All right, whatever. We'll take this one. Oh, Flavius, have a great day as well. Oop, just stalled the truck. I didn't see I was in here. Gotta hold the clutch, otherwise the truck doesn't start. Is there a V8 Scania there? I think there is in the game, yes. Where is the... There, the trailer is to my left. I drove past it. Ah, it's okay. I'll take this one to France. 62,000 euros is not bad. I think I'll be able to buy a truck or a couple of trucks to get the company started. Hey, Makoto, can you make Magic Gamer also a mod? Or is that just something I can do? Alright, so we connect here. Cara, eu nunca fiz convoy. Cara, eu nunca joguei online nesse jogo, mano. Nunca. How the hell did I get all of that to work? Arduinos and a lot of persistence. On my channel, I will post very soon a tutorial on how to get the electronics working. Spidey Ben Parker, what is my setup? I assume you're talking about the PC. So the PC is a 9950 X3D with a 4090. Yes, I am Brazilian. Yes, I was born in Brazil. I am a Brazilian American. You should put a live sub count on the screen. Yeah, I think I will. I'll see if I can do that. I know I can. I gotta check out how to do that. Oh, parking brake is engaged. Alright, let's get this trip started. So we're gonna take a left. Okay. You get a maximum of 20,000-ish per job. Spicy, I think what you have to do, man, is you gotta... Did you put the... they have those, what do you call? Like skill points. You have to put the skill points on longer trips and more valuable cargo. That will get your money up. Oh, nice. When an airplane won. That's pretty cool. I love airplanes. That's why I'm taking flight school. Oh, what's your language, Flavius? Katarina, thank you for the follow. Or the subscription. Is that a real dash? Yes, it is. Do you have wind ejectors? No, I don't. There's no wind coming from my air vents here. I'm in my home office, so I don't really need the air. Oh, thank you, Petra. Yes, I am always like amazed by the support. Like 99.9% of the people are super kind. They're super like in awe of what I made, and they're really thankful that I make the tutorial. So that gives me a lot of motivation to keep doing this. I really am appreciative of every single subscriber, of every single follower on all my social media. That's why I always try to answer questions and help out as much as I can. So if I can't answer directly, I'll make a video about it, or you know, trying to give back to the community that helped me in a way, you know. What's up, bro? How much all devices in your setup? Zero. So I spent about $700 in car parts, and also the hardware, the wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Oh, Romanian. Yes, I've heard Romania. I have a friend that's from Romania. He lives in my community. In fact, I built a Miata simulator for him, and I hear him talking to his kids sometimes and wife, and I do recognize a lot of the words are very similar to Romanian. Really, we have an accent here? Or are you guys just waiting? Okay, just waiting. Oh yeah, so put your points. Oh, so you put equally on everything. Yeah, so focus on the main ones, which are dangerous materials and longer distance. That will get you higher paying jobs. How much did the setup cost? Pro Dude Gaming. So it did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. This is what makes my setup special. So I'm not talking about the PC, the TVs, just the rig. What do you think about the new car's screen tachometers, since you have in real life gauges even in the sim? Magic, I like digital. I'm not gonna lie, I do like them. And in fact, there's a fun fact about my simulator. I do have a digital version that mimics my newer Volvo. I have a screen that fits the whole gauge cluster here, and it works. So yeah, I like them. I won't lie to you. Bolga, what's the app you use to have the map on your phone? So this is called, just search on Google, Truck Sim altogether, GPS, and Patreon. So Truck Sim, GPS, Patreon. You'll find this pretty cool mod. It will add a fully functional Waze. Still incompatible with a couple mods, but they're working on it. Sorry, got something on my throat here. Do you drive in actuality? Yes, I drive in real life. I have 4 cars and a driver's license for just about 25 years now. Oh, thank you, Petra. Yeah, I think that good things will bring good things. If you give too much focus on drama, on trolls, you know, that kind of stuff, that will bring more trolls, more drama, more bad things. So I really try to focus my content on the good stuff. I do reply to trolls once, but I don't give them a platform. So I will easily block them, hide their comments, you know, do anything I have in my power. This is my social media. You can do whatever you want in yours, but on my social media, you come disrespecting me, I'm gonna disrespect you back, and I'm gonna block you. Tommy X, at this point, just do it in real life. It doesn't make any sense for me to do it in real life. I get a lot more money doing what I do. I can drive anywhere, I can crash, I don't have to spend money with gas, fuel, anything. Oh, você mora aqui pertinho então, mano? Eu tenho um Discord, cara. Dá uma olhada. Putz, é que aí no TikTok ele não tá. Não consegui botar ainda no meu Linktree. Você tem o aplicativo roxo? Eu não posso falar o nome dele, que começa com T. Ou dá uma olhada no meu Instagram. Eu posso falar Instagram aqui. Daí você veja lá no meu Instagram que eu tenho um Discord já. Hey JM, can you put the Discord link on the TikTok? How'd you get the interior, Mika? I bought it at the junkyard. SVR17. If you watch my my time-lapse videos, you'll see my face. Thank you, John. I really appreciate that, John. André Silva. Esse eu acho que é brasileiro, hein? How much was the setup that boy saw us? It was about $700 in the rig. So car parts, wood, metal, carpet, Arduino, that kind of stuff. What kind of shifter do I have? A Pro Dude Gaming. Dude, do you know those generic USB shifters? Like they have a black metal box. They're like 30 bucks on Amazon. This is what I have here. 6-speed manual, and then on top of it, I do have my original Volvo Spaceball. So this is why it looks like this. You're going to do ATS on your stream. Nice, God. Yeah, I like ATS better because of the speed limit. I have to keep within 50 miles an hour here. This is ridiculous. Oh no, man, I don't need AC broken here in my house, dude. I live in Florida. If you have AC broken in your house, dude, that's an emergency. That's an emergency. You do not play around with no AC here in Florida. I'll see you later, Mika. Misha. 15? No, I said 50, Coda. 50. Sorry, might have mispronounced it. That's one of the quirks of having a foreign accent. DJ or DI, Andre, thank you, man. Thank you. Danny, why such high revs? So the tachometer is calibrated. So you see I have 8,000 RPMs on my tachometer. The truck only goes up to 2,500. So I told the tachometer, anytime the truck in the game sends 2,000, it equals 7,500. So it's calibrated. Nicholas, go faster. Dude, I'm already going over the speed limit here. And I don't want to go too fast. So now what we're going to do, unfortunately, because I do have to work, is we're going to find a place to park. And then I'm going to have to end the live stream for today. But it doesn't have to end there for you guys. You can watch my videos. I have a tutorial. You can ask questions, and I can answer during the day when I have time, because I'm usually quite busy at work during the day. Oh yeah, it makes total sense. Calibrated tachometers are a must, especially in real life. Like, it doesn't matter if I know the number exactly. Like in the truck here, knowing that the truck is doing 12,000 RPMs right now, which is just about what it is doing right now. But I just know because of the numbers are calibrated, so I remember. Nicholas, it's a Volvo S60R. Oh yeah, I've gotten a $1,400 ticket today. Euro ticket. Oh, kind of fast here. Very narrow. This is one other reason why I love ATS. America has everything wide, big, you know. Lil bro, go fast. I'm Florian, man. It's heavy, and I'm doing over the speed limit already, so I don't want to get a ticket. Well, thank you, Petra. Thank you, man. $110 in a 50 zone? Oh, you're pushing it, Spicy. Yeah, the roads are pretty big here in America, Magic. Like, I'm from Brazil originally, and like a single lane in Brazil won't fit a truck there as is, so it's very narrow. Mox, how much was the setup? It was about $700 on the rig, which is the car part. Major Alex, this is not real life. Oh yeah, I do that sometimes. You've seen me doing that, Spicy. I just wasn't, you know, weren't caught. Yes, it's raining. So I can use my single wiper, or I can put on intermittent, or I can go a little faster, which is the best here for this situation. Danny, also, why does the temperature... Hey, Zombie Preacher, thank you for the flower, man. I don't know what exactly you mean about the temperature, but I think you mean about the temperature going down sometimes here. This is because my afterburner has some kind of glitch with my GPU temperature. This is showing my GPU temperature. So sometimes it'll show 0 from afterburner, so it'll go down to 0 and then goes back up. And the 68 degrees Fahrenheit here is not my room temperature. This is the temperature of my CPU right now. Mocked. The setup, I love. Want something like this for Assetto Corsa. Yes, I do play Assetto Corsa a lot here. It's a lot of fun, man. Go for it. Follow my tutorial on my channel. Exactly where you are, and you'll find exactly how to do this. The gauge move. Yes, all the gauges move. Tá usando o volante. Ah, o volante do Moza é muito bom, né, cara? A Moza me mandou uma base, mas eu nunca cheguei a usar, você acredita? Where am I driving to? We're headed towards France, but we're not gonna be able to get there. We're not gonna be able to finish because I do need to end the live stream because I gotta work. And the drive will still take an hour. So it's gonna be well into my live stream tomorrow that we're gonna go and deliver this trailer, which has, what does it have? Computer processors. Am I delivering for NVIDIA or or am I delivering for Intel? Curitiba. I'm from Curitiba in Brazil, David. South of Brazil, in the state of Paraná. Is the whole interior from a real car, Dex? Yes, it is. Alright, parking brake is on. Let's turn off the engine, stop the wipers first. Alright, so I think we're with this beautiful rain sound. I love the rain here in the game. Zachary, once the setup is done, the way you have it is connected to your computer. Yes, it's Arduinos, man, all USB. It's just real life scale on the roads in cities. 00 gear, yes, so in ATS, you'll have to go and stop at the scales way more often. Here in Europe, where I'm playing right now, it doesn't have that many, but they do have some. Lou, does it have a realistic steering feel and pushback? Yes, it has 12 Newton meters. So right now the engine is off, so it's pretty heavy. But it's like the power steering is off. Oh, I wouldn't know that, SM, but I do have to park here because the game... I don't want to leave the game running while I'm not streaming. Well, thank you, Magic. I hope to see you again. Goiânia. That's nice. Eu estive em Goiânia só uma vez. Muito tempo. Haku, how much did it cost? About $700 in all the rig parts. So the car parts and also the hardware, wood, metal, carpet. Pô, valeu, Rafael. Aparece lá no Insta lá, depois a gente conversa mais. Valeu pela flor aí, mano. Not Adam. This is Euro Truck Simulator. Unknown. Does the air conditioning work? No. Unfortunately, I don't have AC air coming from here, but I do have all the buttons working. As you can see, my beautiful parking job here. Where is it? There. Like, I'm all crooked. That's okay. They're NPCs. They won't mind. How do you start up? I just need to press on the air conditioning. And it will start. And turn off. Alright. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope to see you guys again on the next live stream, which will be tomorrow morning. Zachary, I did just drive for about 2 hours now. So I am ending the live stream, unfortunately. So I hope to see you tomorrow, Zachary. Subscribe if you're not, then you can get the notification. Tomorrow morning at around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be online again. And so if you're not following, hit that follow button before I turn off the live stream. I usually leave it on for about a minute or two so you guys can, finish your conversations if you have, or just hit the subscribe or follow button if you're not doing any of those. I'm super close to hitting 200,000 followers on TikTok, so help me out there. On the Red app, I really appreciate all 10,000 of you who are subscribed, and I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel if you're not. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Have a fantastic Thursday, and take care. Stay safe.